You Should Have Left is literally a drama that they just put in horror scenes into to make it look better than it actually was.
Yeah, and I'm here saying that these are my comeback reviews. I should have waited for Halloween Kills, boys. Should have waited for Halloween Kills. So before I get into this review, I'm just gonna go over how my ratings work. So 10 to 7 is a positive review, with 10 being the gates of heaven, 9 being amazing or awesome, 8 being great, 7 being good, 6 to 4, maybe it's good, maybe it's not, 3 and under negative review, with 3 being bad, 2 being really bad, 1 being the gates of hell, and 0 being nowhere you want to go. So let's get this started. Bust out this fucking stool, cause we got a review. Is it just me, or are they dropping all the shit films on VOD? Give us Quiet Place and Halloween Kills and Saint Maud. Give us something that we want to pay $20 for, assuming it's good. So, welcome back to another video, hugs and kisses. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna be reviewing You Should Have Left. It's the new Kevin Bacon movie, and I'm just gonna start right here. I'm starting to see a pattern with Kevin Bacon films. Like, he's a good actor. Like, I feel like he can act. He's just... I feel like he just doesn't really give a shit what roles he gets at this point. I mean, remember The Darkness? But, yeah, so You Should Have Left. It's written and directed by David Koepp? The guy that wrote Jurassic Park. Koepp directed Secret Window, which is actually really funny because I was watching this movie and I was like, it kind of feels like a mixture of like Secret Window meets like Dreamhouse. And yeah, he directed Secret Window, so you know, I get it. I'm on to you. But this movie, it features a lot of good cinematography. I'm just gonna go into the pros real quick before I actually talk about the movie because I don't think a lot of people are gonna pay $20 to see this movie. The cinematography for this film is insane. It's really, really good, which is a damn shame. It's a damn shame because they do these special effects where everything's really warped and distorted and yeah. So I think that the writing is okay. I think that the directing is solid. I think that the special effects are great. I think that the intentions overall for the film in general are damn skippy, but they just are not executed well. Like, I feel like the director was like, okay, yes, we're gonna do it this way, that, and then we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do this, and there we go. Like, he didn't play everything out. It was just kind of like, okay, so we have some landmarks, action. So yeah, basically Kevin Bacon plays this retired guy that everybody hates. He's moved into a new house and a new area, and somehow, you know, everybody knows him. There's not really any like confirmation that like would make everybody know about this story. Like there's nothing that like, you know, says that it was like in the news. There's nothing that says, you know, that this is like a big thing that everybody kind of found out about. It was just, you know, he has this dark past and everybody hates him. So I think that's one of the main things that actually keeps viewers like, you know, attached to this movie. Besides the great cinematography, have I mentioned how good it is? It's really good, damn it. There's not really anything else. Like, if this movie wasn't as pretty as it was, and if I didn't know the entire story, and if I wasn't making a review, I'd probably watch like 20 minutes and be like, you know, there's so many good movies in the world. Why am I wasting my life on this? Because, again, no disrespect towards Kevin Bacon and Amanda Sayfried, but, like, I don't know. You know, you see Mean Girls. The girl can act. And Kevin Bacon, I don't know. Hollow Man, maybe? I mean, this film is just... It's another Blumhouse movie. And as depressing as that sounds, you know what I mean. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not talking about like Truth or Dare or fucking Fantasy Island. You know, I've never seen Fantasy Island, but I'm not going to. It's just, it's another horror film. And I don't even know if I'd call it a horror film. There's some creepy atmosphere, and there's some good intentions behind it that make it set up and ominous enough for a good playoff. But again, I feel like the director like had all these great ideas, and they was like, okay, it's up to the rest of you guys to figure out the rest. Which may not have been the case. I don't know if I blame so much the director or so much the actors for like simmering down this dish. And it's really depressing, man, because for a Blumhouse film, this is actually one of the better ones, but it's still nowhere near being good. This is going to be one of my shortest reviews. There's really not much to say. It's redundant. It's repetitive. It's Blumhouse. And, if you want to pay $20 for some really good, camera work and special effects, you'll get it. I mean, that part you won't be disappointed in. I still don't think it's worth $20, but there's some good to find in this film. But yeah, Kevin Smith, Kevin James, Kevin Bacon. Stop with the Kevin. Speaking of Kevin, Kevin James' new movie Becky review coming soon. But yeah, Kevin Bacon is retired. Moves to new house. People hate him. Dark past. You should have left. You should have let this movie alone. Overall, I'm gonna give You Should Have Left a 4. And I know that that's nowhere near a good score, but I mean, hey, I'd much rather see this one over Truth or Dare. But definitely not for $20. Definitely not for $6. Definitely not out of the red box. If you're scrolling through your cable and you find this movie halfway over, maybe it's worth it. Kevin James's Becky coming next. Hopefully this Kevin, gets his shit together. And also, on one last note, I'm not slamming Kevin Bacon exactly. It's just, I don't know if the dude is acting or what. Also, Amanda Sayfried, great actress. I mean, First Reformed, Mean Girls, but she just did not get the quality she deserves. I'm pissy about it. And on one last note, I feel like a lot of the film was almost improv. Like, I feel like the writer, David Koepp, he wrote this premise, maybe not even a script. He wrote this premise with some bullet points, and then did some special effects and just kind of let Amanda and Kevin just kind of figure it out. What I'm saying is that there's definitely a story here, yes. And while it's very kind of tricky and very ominous and puzzly, it's definitely repetitive and it's definitely not original. So this is a solid 4. I mean, it doesn't get any more 4 than this. So yeah, You Should Have Left. Amen. We'll see you in the next video.